Hello and welcome to a Springfield build. Now guys, this isn't a new building at the moment. This is just recovering one that we had already made before, and obviously a lot of people are struggling with the instructions of it. Now guys, I'm not going to go through doing the floor plans for this purely because it's a lot of work to literally break into this house to see where all these blocks are. So what I'm going to do is concentrate on the outside, clean up the instructions for that, and then afterwards we'll probably start working our way inside. Now guys, what you've got to understand is I've now got to build this, which means I've then got to tear it down. So I'm not going to go into it as much as you'd probably want me to. I just really want to clean up the instruction, stop people complaining, or at least point them to a new video, because I know the video quality was bad at the time, and obviously at the time I wasn't able to do live audio either. So what I'm going to do is start building here, and I'm going to put 31 blocks. So I'm just going to do it in tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and one more. Now at the front, we're going to double that up, so we've got one more there. And then we're going to take our white stained clay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're stepping that in. I'm going to do 3 layers of that. Now, I find it quite strange looking back at my old build, and knowing it's only 3 layers for the garage, knowing that now I build up to at least 5 high. So it's really surreal for me to look back at these builds in a way and realise that actually I build in such a completely different way now, and I'm putting it down to the amount of time I've put into it, that actually I've changed with the more experience I've been getting as I've gone along. So just do it like that for now, and we're going to come across to the other side, stepping out. 1, 2, and we can go ahead and build that up to the 3 layers as well. Now if we step down to this side, including this block here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we can pull that all the way back as well. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Place a brown wall. Leave a space of 2. Which is another weird part because I actually always build with like a space of 3 now. And then we're going to use our pink wall again. And this one's actually going to be 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So you should end up with now this shape. Let me just have a little gander on my notes. So we know our garage is actually 11 in width, and the reason I'm just going to do this, I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I'm just going to use that as a marker for literally where our garage is going to end. So I'm going to jump across to here. I'm going to start counting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So we're going to go ahead and add this 29 onto this row, including this one here, so it'll be 28. So it'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Now on our 28th, we're then going to start going backwards for an extra 2 blocks. So we add 2 blocks onto our layer that's already there, and then it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if I go ahead and add my 3, so it'll be 3 including this one, 1, 2, and then we're going to go 1, 2, and I've already forgotten. Let me check. 1, 2, and then it was our brown frame. So we've gone in 3 here, and then we've added 2, and then a brown frame, leaving a space of 2, add in our brown frame. And if I look from here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now, although I do seem to be a block out in front now, so where have I gone wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2 there. So I must have gone wrong on this part, have I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, so I miscounted by 1 block. Glad we got that out of the way right now. So 1 more. And then 1, 2. And then we're going to come 1 more. Get the brown frame there. And there. And add in that extra one there. You can run it all the way back. So hopefully if you've got that right, you shouldn't even have to work it out. It should just be, just for argument's sake, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we're 23 wide on this side. Now if I remember correctly, we actually haven't got nothing on this side apart from this window here. So I'm going to start, I'm thinking, on the front. Now we could build these up to our 3 high straight away. And then put in our orange stained clay just on the inside. And obviously I would use a door for them, just to pull that across like so. So you get the idea of what I've done. And I'm sure on this one, I don't know why, but I think I went 1 higher. But right for now, I'm literally going to work out the fronts. And hopefully it's some sort of 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I work it out, 4 from the frame, and yet there is 4 on the door for some reason. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, knowing that our window's going to start there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to use our spruce slab wood. So we can do this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And do the same over this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're basically going to have to build this out for 2 layers like that. And then add 1 more across the front, missing out the very corners. And obviously we're going to repeat the process on the other side. So we do that using our window blocks to the line of what we've already put there, and that will be 3 higher. Now guys, quite honestly I believe if I built this again, it wouldn't look the same, but then again I wouldn't take the insides into consideration. I'd be thinking, how does it look from the front? So all I've done is I've rebuilt the same one I've already done, because obviously if you want more in-depth on the plans, and obviously it's part of my map now, so I don't particularly want to be changing anything that I've already set in stone. So we're going to follow the same as we've done over the other side, just following the outline of our spruce slabs. 3 layers of them. And I'm going to try and add the windows as we go up a layer each time. And obviously we can now add our wall in. Now guys, I think my kid's going to come running down the stairs. Hopefully not. And how long is this? This is another 6. So we go to the back. So this part right here, we're going to have to put in our, let's grab some spruce planks. First thing I do is add 2 layers in this one. And I don't know if I use glass pane for these windows or whether I did, but for now I'm just going to use glass block, because for me I'm just trying to clean up the guide for you guys. And we're just going to run this spruce slab all the way across the side, adding the extra one on the side, and then 1, 2, leaving us being able to pull this side all the way across. Oh, actually, bear with me, I know I've made a mistake here. There should be a window in here, so we'll go sort that out now, but for now I'm just going to pull this across, add our 2 brown wool, and pull in this side in as well. So there we go, we're up to our 4th layer on this part, and we can add our spruce slab all the way across the top of that window, and if choosing so we could put in our orange door, like so. So let me just go and make sure of where this window is. I think it's about 2 blocks in. Yeah, 1, 2, and then our spruce slab. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 as a window, and our spruce slab. Did I say 2 or 1? God damn it. There we go. So 2 blocks in, and then our spruce slab. So we've got our 1, 2, and then our spruce slab there, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th one being our spruce slab again. Plank, sorry. And our slab underneath. And our double layer of windows. Let's pull our wall up at the same time. And the same again across the top. Now guys, it's up to you if you wanted to build in clay in the colours that some people said, like, you know, when you think of the Simpsons house you think of like the white, the brown, but for me I always think pink. I don't know why. It's that's how I remember the Simpsons as a kid, but obviously a lot of people didn't feel the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then we've got a block, so it's going to be 4 in. So we're just going to do this side, 1, 2, 3, and then we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4. Then our plank, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and our plank, and then our slabs in the same style all the way across, and then our spruce planks on top, leaving us ready to fill in this part. It up to the next layer. So guys, I am sorry if it's a bit bitty, we're sort of going from the front to the back, but for me, I would never build this the same. I was looking at it today and then looking at my other builds and thinking, you know, I could have built this a lot better, but because it's in the map, like I say, I wouldn't think to do it like this now, because it's obviously done in a different way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then it'll be another row exactly the same as before. So swap over to our pink. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then our plank, 1, 2, 3, 4, and another one. So as long as we are only 2 in down there as well. And then 2 rows of the glass and the planks as well. And obviously our slabs underneath. And once we go up to the next level, our slabs on top. So here we go, we're already making good progress really. We'll pull this one across the top as well, allowing us now to chuck in our spruce slab again. Now I don't think there's any windows across here. Now, did I use a stair or a slab? So I used a stair on the first one. So it was stair, slab, block, stair, slab and block. Okay, that's a biggie to remember. Let's get down to our spruce stair. Start hitting this one away. One, two, three, four, five, six, 8, 9, 10, 11. And obviously we're going to start pulling across this, across the top of the garage. Knocking that very edge one away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I remember correctly, it was a slab on the next one. On both sides. Then it was a stair. Now there was a very good reason why I'd done it this way. As it stands, I don't remember why. I think it was purely because of them top windows. So we went from stair, slab. Oh no, it wasn't a stair, it was a block, sorry. So we went to stair, slab, block, then stair. So let's just knock that one back. So we use a block on this one. So guys, I'm not going to change anything on my design that I've already used. And the reason being is because it is part of my map, and it would be unfair to other people that it is part of their maps as well. I don't know if I would have put it in there. So then we went back to our stair. Or did we? 1 second. Yeah, stair and then slab and block. Right, let's just get that out of the way for a minute so I'm not losing myself. So a slab, then right next to that one, a block. And a slab, and a stair on this side. So there we go. And top piece of wall, and our glass just in between, like so. So you can pull this one across. Oh, have I kept it the same on this side, have I? No, I just place them there. Confused myself for a second. And then our slabs. And our blocks. Slab. Finishing off. Oh, there we go. And obviously we can pull this one across as well. So we've got another layer there going across the top of the door and the windows, and that'll be to start building our frame across the top. And we can go ahead and put on the second layer as well, because we know our slab's going to start coming up over the top. And I actually do use stairs for this part. So it'll be 1, 2, and then running it across the front there and there, and doing the same for this bay. 1, 2. So let's just go have a quick double check here. So it is stairs, and then after that we put slabs in, and then back to stairs for that part, with just a slab on either side. Okay. So using our slab, we're just going to layer it up to the very top of them steps there, like so, and then a slab on each side, and then a stair in the very middle too, and then add in a stair there and there. Oh, that hasn't pulled it round. Okay, change this one. There we go. And doing the same for this side. Guys, if I was to rebuild this, I would not be doing it to the inside plans, and the reason being is because if you look at the rest of the map, all my house designs have changed. I think for the better personally, but I put it down to the more you build, you start working out what works, what doesn't work, and I think that was just one of them things that didn't really work for me. So how many layers do we want to go up? Let's use this window as the layer. So 1, 2, 3. Is that including that one? So we've got 1, 2, 3 on top of the one that's already there. So let's go ahead and put our 3 layers in. I'm pretty sure I said including the one that was already there. Hopefully. So like so. Obviously we go back and check as we go along anyway. Just to be sure. So we've got 1, 2, 3. And then a 4th. So we're up to there. We still need one more. So we may as well go ahead and add this last one, and it is the same size across all of it. So we can go ahead and add these layers to the very back as well. So as we go around, we just add them up. Now the difference is this tutorial will be a lot quicker than the last one, bearing in mind we haven't jumped inside at all. So just really wanted to clean it up for you guys, make it that a little bit easier to follow. Hopefully make it a lot more usable for yourselves. So we're just going to do the same here. I think we could do the same on the side of the garage, but I will have to have a check. Because when I done this house, it was all about making that inside fit. So let's just go have a quick check, because I know this roof layers off in a different way as well. So yeah, we can go ahead and add them to that side. So we can go ahead and take this one up to the same layer. Making room then for the windows that are going to go in next. So one more. And bearing in mind, if you was actually following the plans, this would then take you to the actual bathroom above. So you can go ahead and pull this in. Obviously it doesn't matter too much to me because I'm not doing the inside again, but for now that will show you exactly. I just want to make sure that that roof actually stays like that, and it goes in from the side of the roof, which it does. So we'll take this very front wall here, and just where you can see it, like that. Ooh. My god, he's block drunk. And we'll just pull it across. I'm not sure if the window should be somewhere here, but we'll leave that till next. At the very front, so right where our peak is on the very top, we then add one more block, and that will then set place for our next windows to go in, which are quite big windows, 9 including the frames. So let's go ahead and so we're going to add one more block to the front, like that. And then we're just going to work out, we're going to go to the front first. So we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the frame window. Now we stick to one window at a time, I think. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then our spruce plank for 2 layers. Then our blocks, 1, 2, 3. Then our planks. And then back to the windows for another 3. And then our planks like that. Now guys, I probably did use window panes. I'm just not going through it all as it is. I'm just literally trying to make this a little bit easier to follow. I'm guessing if I do it from... No, I can't even have a good guess at that because I'll end up damaging my own build here, and I really don't want to be knocking down anything considering I've got to knock it all down anyway. So let's go across to this side. So we only have one block before we start all this one. Let's go. So I'm going to place one block, and then our planks, then 1, 2, 3 glass for 2 layers, and then 1, 2 of our spruce planks, leaving a space of 3, 1, 2. So same amount of glass on each side, and then our spruce wood slab straight underneath. And I'm guessing we're going to need one of these, but I can't remember if we build the roof straight on. So for now, let's go ahead and fill this in like so. And I'm pretty sure we do build straight onto the top. No, so it's the next layer up, so we can put these in, and then another final layer for the roof. So let's just put that in practice here. So we're going to finish off this layer above the windows. We're then going to add our slab all the way across the tops. And then we're going to add a final layer on top of this front piece, because we know our roof is going to start from there with our steps. So there we go, not bad. We can also fill this part in. I'm not quite sure how this actually all falls together. I haven't actually broken down this build like this before. So the best way I can work this out is we need to go 1 block above this centerpiece on the garage. From that centerpiece, we will then start working for our next windows. So we can go fill in this layer, and then we're going to come 1 block up and over like so. So we're just going to find out where these windows actually go. So it's just 3 either side. So using our spruce slab. Wait a minute. I'm not sure if I had a... No, we didn't. I was lucky. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3. Make sure we put our glass in as well. And then doing the same the other side of the centerpiece. 1, 2, 3. Leaving us free to put in these blocks. And that is literally where we're going to start our roof as well. Kind of crazy. So just to make sure we don't check anymore, we're going to go all the way across the top. And then we're going to drag that one as well. Like so. I don't know how we actually done this. Was it all spruce slab? I think it was. Yeah, so it'll be block, slab, block, slab, block. All the way up until our final 3. So how many layers do we go up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's get this 8 done first. So I'm just going to build across like this. Now we know we're going to use a block. One, two, 3. 4, 5, 6. And realistically, I do want to make sure I haven't just overshot myself too much. And bearing in mind we do need to put in these windows, which I think are directly above the bottom ones. But we will check just to be sure. So yeah, these ones are directly above. Directly above. Space of 1, and that will go straight into the wall. And same there. So basically wherever we've got a window, we can do the same for the top. So we've got 1, 2, and then 1, 2 there. Using a slab. Then our glass. Oh, this is going to be so cruel to rip this one down again. It's cool though, it's cool. So doing the same here, both sides. Yeah, that's right. Leave a space of 1 and 1 there. So would that make it? Yep, that's exactly right. And chucking in our glass. And a pink wall there. And here as well. And obviously we can fill this part all the way back. To which we can then add our final 2 layers. But obviously it's not the final 2 layers because the roof is obviously going to start building up as well. I'm not sure if the roof is a little different on this side. But we put it up to 2 layers anyway. And remembering to chuck in our slab across the top. And to do the same across this side as well. So we've now ended up with this. Pretty good going, we're not doing bad for time. And then doing the same for this window. 1, 2. 1, 2 in that side. Let's go across and finish this one off as well, knowing that we can finish our windows. And going all the way across. Like that. And remembering to put in this glass as well. And our slabs, once again, filling in with our pink block, that pink wall. I'm not sure if on these windows, yet that is literally our final layer on this, because that roof actually comes forward a bit. And I do use slab, so actually we can take that final block off. And just to remind ourselves, we're going to take that one, like so. And let me just double check how this actually lays. So we've got one slab running all the way across the top, and then an actual block on top of that one. Finding our other side of the roof. So we leave our slab there for now. That can come across. We can start filling in this hole. And now using our slab, we'll actually pull this one across. And then our block on top of that. So we've now got a block coming all the way across the top. That'll be our final layer heading into the roof on that side. And obviously you can pull it out an extra one as well if on the edges, because you want it to show that sort of slope on the roof. And that should now find our place for where we've got to start building. Let's have a quick look, because I'm not sure. I remember it being the 3, and I'm sure it's only from where the bathroom is. So it's 1, 2, 3, and just to make sure there's no double layers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's including the one at the front. So 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one. So we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's our 9. Now if we pull blow this across. We should find now that we can go 1, 2, 3, slab, and block. So there we go. We found our place now for this part of the roof. So we can go ahead and pull this across, but making sure we don't go any further. So like so. I'm going to go ahead and do it all the way down. Now guys, bear with me, I am going to have to take a little minute, break a second, just really needing the toilet now I've got this far. So we're just finishing off our roof for this half of the building. I'm hoping we're making good on time, a lot better than what we was anyway. Throughout the other videos, because I had to do it in parts. I could not do any video that was above like half hour. The joy with this broadcasting, so we can go as long as we need to, really, as long as we don't have no technical sort of hiccups. And there we go. And guys, I really hope you don't find anything to complain about now I've redone it. I will slowly replace also the Paw Patrol and a couple of others that I couldn't do live audio for. But once they're replaced, there's not a lot else I could really do to improve it all. So I think the middle ones can actually go all the way across. So we start finding ourselves. Yeah, so right up until that middle one where it's actually going to change to 1 above it. So this half can be carried on all the way down this side of the build. Finding our place on the build here. And we're just going to keep doing the same. And yeah, that works out about right actually, because once you add this layer, you then end up that you can drag this one across the front, and then this one is already in its right place, and then we start finding the center of our build. Try and do as much of this roof before I really need to break into that toilet. So just going to carry this one on, and then we just have to have a quick look to work out how far we are actually going above this very centerpiece on this part to find the half of the roof that we are looking for. This one comes in as well. And then for this one, we'll just place one on top and drag that one all the way back. And obviously on mine I've added edges, but I'm trying to realistically stop myself from having to knock down too much. So we've come one out. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more layers of roof to find the middle. Oops. Okay. Like that, I'm going to do it. So we need 5 layers. Place one on there. Okay, so that would have worked fine. So we've gone 2, we still need another 3. Place one this side, that one can go. And this side, that one can stay. Ooh. So how are we looking? We went to 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that's the 5 layers there. So obviously we can start adding the pink wall underneath. I will have a look inside the other build, just have a look where I actually was. Basically we already know where our front part of the roof is going to slope down to, because it's already cut open ready for us. Because from this layer we would then start building downwards, like so. And obviously for these you will have to use like some half slabs underneath every other one, because obviously we can't put a wall in. Now guys, I'm going to have to ask you to bear with me, just let me put these in first, and then I'm just going to have to run off before I end up doing something really bad on live. So just going to build this across. So you've still got to make room for our chimney. I'm not going to go ahead and put in all of them side slabs. So now we know we've obviously got one to do there. So we can basically we're just slowly coming down to the level of the front, just to make sure that it all does match up. Just going to go ahead and pull it down. So one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and then obviously our last one across the front, like so. And that is pretty much the main part of the house finished for now. So guys, I'm going to have to ask you to bear with me. I might just run off for a sec. I'm just but when I come back I'll have a look inside just to make sure where them stairs are. But basically guys, that is the build done. I mean obviously you still need to put the roof in. Sorry guys, I really got to go for it. One sec. Sorry about that guys. I had to run off, otherwise you don't want to miss up while you're live. No way. So the only thing I can really help you with now is really space. So from the inside, first thing I can tell you is we've got one in. Now bearing in mind all of this is double layered. So it's not just the front wall, because the door's one layer in, we then double layer all of this. But I'm not going to go through doing all of that right now. What I'm going to do is try and find out the spaces. So when we look at the front door from this side, we've got 1 here and 2 that side. So that will create our partition walls like so. Now it's going to be really difficult if I was to try and redo this, because obviously I'm not using plans and it's just a case of me looking at this and saying I'll put it in that side. So it's not going to be realistic for me to be able to do that. So the only thing I can do is tell you, like, you know, I carpeted the front here so that they all went in together. The chimney, yeah, we could still do the chimney. You can look right up. Looking back on it now, it's not that important that you have like a double chimney that you can come down. Like you can see in the kitchen, we've double layered because then we've used our purple clay. A dining room. And obviously the only way to work this one out is to find where the garage is, and this is all double layered as well. So that was the main reason this house was made so big, because it really needed all these double layers to get the right colours in the house. So like I was saying, on this side it was 1 in like that, and obviously all of this is double layered right up, and on this side it was 2 in like that. Now I feel harsh to say I'm not going to go through all of this with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'd end up with a space like that. This would then be our arch wall. Obviously you'd have the same, something similar over this side, but bearing in mind we would need the stairs to go up. But there's not a lot I can do to show you without those floor plans. The best I can really do is tell you the widths from inside this house, so you can just sort of make it work from what it is. And it's actually 4 as the arch there, and there's no arch on this side. And how many stairs do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you need 6 stairs. Maybe 1, 2, 3. So it'd be 4 in. So let's just do that for now. So basically, from here we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that'll be there. And this will obviously be a space of 2. So that'll be there. So it would kind of be like that. Now if you can just find where your steps are going, so as long as you've walked inside yours and used your 4, you know that you can make everything fit from the other house. So straight away I've gone 1, 2, 3, and then we still need 4. So we need 1 there, 1 there. So if you can work out your plans from the stairs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you still need 1 more. So you start to see where your height should be. So obviously from this one, this is now the height of your roof, or you know, your first floor ceiling, and also your second floor itself. Guys, I would love to help you more, but I am really not going to go through all of that, just to show you in this one how it would work out. If you want to go through my other videos, the whole plans are there, but then you're going to have to deal with the mistakes. I thought basically if I could just clean up the actual inside or the outside of the build, then you could obviously use my plans with a lot more ease, knowing then that if you just copy the floor plan from the first 10 minutes of the video, or the first 20 minutes, and then from there use this video, build it completely clean, and then you know then that you are you're going to start making progress very fast. Now guys, I'm not going to go in and put all of this roof here, because for me it's pointless. I've only got to come and knock it down anyway. But guys, I hope this has helped. I hope it has cleared it up for you and made it a lot easier. If anything, and you don't care about the outside, then at least you can build it quite easy. At the same time though, I will say this, the only reason I won't remake all of this house is because for me, I know I could build this better now. I've got a lot more rules to my building now. If you're going to build a nice house. I mean, you can see the changes as I've gone along. All my doors are now 5 high. All my garages are at least 4 to 5. All my roofs look completely different. They've always got to hang off. My garage would never be that low to the floor. Certain things I done with this build, like the frames in the window, that wouldn't happen. But then again, I remember at the time of building this, part of the reason we made these windows so big is so that the inside was big enough. Because literally every room is accounted for within this house, apart from the basement. But you do see quite how deep it is and why it is so big. And it, you know, I done it. This for me was one of my first builds. Was really happy with it. Heart and soul went into it. Now though, I wouldn't build the same anyway because I've been building for so long, or for a good while. I've totally changed my build style. But yeah, I'll always be happy with this house because it is, you know, it is my first house for Springfield. It's what inspired Springfield really. And as much as I could maybe build it better or build it different, I don't think I'd want to. Because all of the work that went in the inside, it would still have to be this big just to make all of that inside fit. So basically guys, I mean, what could I help you with now? I could help you with the chimney, I suppose. So let's have a look. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4 on that side, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. So just use our bricks. I'm gonna go 1, 2, yeah, that's 3, 4, and there's our bricks. 1, 2. I think that's as far out as I came. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it is doubled. And higher up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then steps, and then slab. So 5 high. So we've already got 1, that'll be our second, third, fourth, fifth. And then we use our steps on this one. So 1, 2. And then we'll still be building this up. Then we'd have our slab. And then we'd just carry on building this part. And obviously, if you then look into it, you can actually go straight down. And this will be your actual fireplace centerpiece there, or at least one of these 2 holes will be. It's just really a case of building it all the way up. And you're not even going to go, you know, too high, because I've only gone 1 above the peak. But obviously I've added another block just to really give it a 3D look. TV aerial out of iron bars. But that is basically just 1, 2, and then I've added a couple on that side, 1 on that side. As you can see, it's just mix and match until it looks right. So anyway guys, I hope that has cleaned it up for you. I hope that is now usable and what you want. And thanks for watching guys. I don't really know what else to really do to help you, because I don't want to go along building masses and masses of blocks I'm just going to have to knock down because this is what I find boring. This is what puts me off of doing my videos. Or it used to, when I wasn't doing it live. I used to have to build like 2-3 buildings, all the same, and then build them for you guys as well. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. Like I say, I hope it helps, and I shall see you shortly with another Springfield build. Thanks for watching, guys.